What's up, everybody? How's it going? Today we're doing a recap for UFC Fight Night, Edgar versus Munhoz. It was a night of the underdogs. Let's get into it. First fight of the night, there was Timur Valiev versus Trevin Jones. This was the first big underdog comeback fight. Trevin Jones coming on 24 hours notice. I did not get a pick in for this fight. A little too short notice. Timur Valiev came on really strong round one. Had Trevin Jones really hurt to the body with a big teep kick. Trevin Jones looked like he was going to be out. He dropped, and Valiev started walking away from him. And Trevin Jones was able to get back up. Valiev thought the fight was over. The ref was going to stop it, but the ref didn't stop it. Trevin Jones got back up, finished the round. He got beat up. Came back next round. Valiev kept going strong. His cardio was pretty good. But he got too cocky, put his guard down, and Trevin Jones hit him with a big hook and put him down and finished the fight. And he did a good job with it. He didn't get overexcited. He kept his punches accurate, and the ref stopped it. Next up, Carlton Minus versus Matthew Semelsberg. This was a great fight. 3-round war. Both guys did a great job with their striking, but Semelsberg just landed a little bit more. He's landing more clean, more powerful combos, and he ended up getting the decision win. After that, we have Ike Villanueva versus Jordan Wright. I picked Wright in this one. He came on strong. He came out guns blazing with a spinning hook kick straight to Villanueva's head, and it landed, dropped him. They kept fighting. Wright basically had Villanueva in a clinch for 3 minutes straight, 4 minutes straight, landed a big knee to the head, sliced him open. The ref called in the doctor, and the doctor stopped the fight. And I think that was the right call by the doctor. That cut looked really bad. After that, we have Austin Hubbard versus Joe Solecki. I thought this was going to be a 3-round war, but Joe Solecki made quick work of Hubbard. Pressured him with some strikes, put him up against the fence, got his back, and sunk in a choke in the first round. Great work by Solecki. I had him winning that fight. And up next, Amanda Lemos versus Mizuki Inoue. I had Amanda Lemos by decision. This fight went pretty much like I thought. I thought Lemos was just going to make it a dogfight, which she did. She landed more strikes. Inoue kind of sat back, didn't push the pace as much, and Lemos got the victory by decision. So great job by her. Up next, Daniel Rodriguez versus Dwight Grant. This fight didn't have any odds. It was extremely short notice. Both of these guys had a full camp, but their opponents were not able to make it to the fight, so they put them together basically under 24 hours notice. This was a crazy fight. Dwight Grant hurt Daniel Rodriguez really bad, had him on the ground. Rodriguez was rolling around trying to survive, and he did. Later on, Rodriguez hit Grant really hard and put him to sleep, and the fight was over. It was really back and forth, crazy fight, and great job by Rodriguez. Next up, one of the biggest undercard or underdog wins I've seen in a long time. I should have gone and figured out when the last underdog won a fight that was this far behind. Plus 800 for Shayna Dobson. Maria Agapova came on really aggressive, beat her up in the first round, but Dobson was tough, came back. In the second round, Agapova had nothing for her. She was exhausted, and Dobson literally just took her down and got top ground and pound and got a win. Agapova, I think, kind of had a mental weakness there. I think she faced a little bit of adversity from an opponent she thought she was going to steamroll through, and she just wasn't over to get over that. She kind of gave up, I thought. But Shayna Dobson, she hopefully stays in the UFC. And we'll see what happens with Agapova. But what an underdog win. Up next, Bertinho versus Mike Rodriguez. Quick fight. Bertinho, again, still not committing to his strikes, still walking into punching range and not throwing. And Rodriguez just caught him with a big shot, big cross, and knocked him out. I had Rodriguez winning that fight. Ovin St. Preux versus Alonzo Manyfield was canceled as OSP got tested positive for COVID. The main event was a great fight, 5-round war. Both guys really gave it all they had, showed a lot of heart. Pedro Munhoz ended up landing more. He believes he got robbed. I wouldn't call it a robbery. If you look at the numbers, he did win that fight, but watching the fight and not looking at the numbers, I actually had Frankie 3-2. Frankie just looked like he was landing more shots. Munhoz would catch him with pretty big shots, but it didn't seem like they were hurting Edgar at all. So Frankie was throwing a lot of combos, landing a lot too. So I had him winning that fight, but I predicted that Munhoz would win that fight. We'll see what happens with Edgar. I'm interested to see who he's going to fight next. I said he wouldn't get any more title shots in his career. Maybe he'll prove me wrong. So for this fight card, I made 7 predictions. 4 of them were correct. And if you put $100 on each prediction I made, you'd come out with a profit of $30.74. So it came out positive this time. All right, I'll see you for the next fight card. It's going to be a great one. See you next time.